Yeah.
Storytelling's crucial in any aspect, dude.
It's crucial, and you got to have, and there's got to be something that is there to for people that are looking at the sport to relate to.
Relate
Mhm.
and what was the fuck? I just lost the other word, but yeah, relatable. That's the key thing right there. Or
Yeah,
resonate with, or like
resonate with,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
the people have to, when you have something so new like this, you have to feel.
yeah,
And if there's no feel, there's no sale.
Yeah.
You're not. There's nobody buying, right?
Yeah.
They need to be emotionally attached to what's going on the stage, in the storylines, and everything else. And if it's not like that,
the
you're not
way
going to
that
get anywhere.
we were talking about content earlier, it's the same thing for people's content. Same thing for
True.
anything.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, I was going to say what, and I think that kind of makes a lot of sense. They start bringing in people who already have a bit of a platform, a bit of a name. They need to have the storyline. Look at NXT, as you had said, a lot of those people have backstories. You don't attach yourself to who you think is going to win nearly as much as you do the feeling and the emotion of this individual that you can best relate to. And that's when it really starts increasing astronomically, is no different than in sales and all business. You sell on buyer emotion. Just like when you want to capture the attention of an audience, you have to speak directly to their feelings, their emotions, their experiences, so that they can be more relatable to the athlete or the business or the producer that
Yeah.
they
Hmm.
have the most in common with.
Hmm.
I'll say right now as a UFC fan, and I'm a pretty big UFC fan. The thing that captured so much of it was the embeddeds, was the UFC countdowns, was the behind the scenes, was these
Hmm.
guys like I was watching Justin Gaethje stuff last night. Him behind the scenes, what he's like when he goes home, when he's making his protein. That caused me to relate with these guys and who I've kind of followed on their journey, from the early days. And I think that's big on any platform, is just showing that relatability, that authenticity, who they are as a person, because it's also shut me off of a lot of UFC fighters. I'm like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It
Right.
goes
Right.
both
Right.
ways. So I think,
Yeah.
I know a little bit about marketing and branding, but I think that would be crucial for Slap, is to do the Slap countdowns, the Slap embeddeds, the behind the scenes. I know maybe there's a budget call, but everyone's got a videographer these days. So I think really walking around from, especially someone like you, your day to day, walking into church, cleaning the
Mhm.
old office, whatever that is, I think that could be huge for the sport right now, because I don't know how other many people are like me that like to see that UFC countdown, but I'm watching every embedded, every behind the scenes, because I want to get to know these guys and their story.
Right. Right. Right.